alive that can run a Christmas pageant. They're the only ones that raise their hand, and I don't care because they're the ones that volunteered. Nobody else did, and I don't care. And I'm going to do the best I can.
Good for you, Grace. Car's over there.
And you're going to help me.
What? Does that mean?
You have to go. Come on, the car's over this way. So the inn is back here off stage. And the shepherds will come in and gather here around this manger, okay?
Where all the shepherds come from anyway? What's an inn? It's a motel where people stay overnight at.
What people? Jesus?
Oh, honestly, Jesus wasn't even born yet. Mary and Joseph went there.
Why?
To pay their taxes.
At a motel?
Shut up, Ollie! Everyone shut up! I want to hear from her. Begin at the beginning.
The beginning?
The beginning of the play. What happens first?
Oh, Imogene, this is the Christmas story from the Bible. Haven't you heard of the Christmas story from the Bible? Oh, I see. Okay. Well, that's what this story is, so I'll need to read it to you.
You gotta tell me that they never heard the Christmas story?
Why not? They never even went to church before your dumb brother said that we got refreshments.
All right, now. There went out a decree from Caesar Augustus that the whole world should be taxed. And Joseph went up from Galilee with Mary, his wife, being great with child.
Oh, pregnant! She was pregnant!
Oh, all right, that's enough. We all know that Mary was pregnant.
I don't think it's very nice to say that Mary is pregnant.
So she was.
I don't care. It's better to say great with child. Plus, I'm not allowed to talk about people being pregnant, especially at church.
And wrapped him in swaddling clothes and laid him in the manger because there was no room for them in the inn.
They didn't have room for baby Jesus?
Well, nobody knew the baby was going to be Jesus.
Didn't he know? Didn't Mary know? What was the matter with Joseph? Him not telling them her being pregnant and all?
Oh, well, they had to put the baby in a manger. They didn't have a bed for the baby in the barn, so Mary had to use whatever there was. What would you do if you had a new baby and no bed to put it in?
We put glass in a dresser drawer.
Well, there you are. You didn't have a bed for Gladys, so you had to, use something else.
Oh, we had a bed, only Ollie was still in it, and he wouldn't get out. Remember? And he didn't really like Gladys. Remember when you didn't like Gladys, Ollie?
That was pretty smart of Ollie not to like Gladys right off the bat.
Anyway, manger is a large wooden feeding trough for animals.
Wait, what were the wind-up clothes?
Oh, they were swaddling clothes. They were large pieces of material that people used to wrap their babies in to make them feel cozy.
My God! You mean they tie them up and put them in a feed box? Where was CBS?
CPS was at our house every 5 minutes. Oh, honestly, there wasn't any CPS in Bethlehem.
I'll say there wasn't.
And the shepherds were keeping watch over their flocks by night, and lo, the angel of the Lord came upon them, and the glory of...
Shazam!
What?
Out of the Black Knight, the Mighty Marvel.
I don't know what you're talking about, Gladys.
The Mighty Marvel in Amazing Comics.
Well, this is the angel of the Lord that comes to bring the good news to the shepherds.
Out of the Black Knight, right? Or out of nowhere, right?
Now, when Jesus was born, there came a wise man from the east bearing gifts of gold and frankincense and myrrh. They were special things like oils and spices.
We get better presents from CVS.
No, the wise men, they were kings, and they were sent
It's
to...
about time someone important showed up. Now they can get the baby out of the barn and tell the innkeeper where to get off.
They were sent by Herod, who was, well, he was the main king, and he wanted to find Jesus and have him put to death.
My God, they're gonna kill a baby? He just got born.
Who's Herod in this play?
Herod isn't in the play.
Well, somebody better be careful. Let Charlie get Herod. And he says, go get me that baby. And they say, okay, no, because he's a king.
But then they don't do it. They go back and get Herod.
I'm not gonna be Herod.
No one is going to be Herod.
No. Joseph gets the shepherds together and they all wipe out Herod. Bam, bam, bam.
Forget about Herod. There's no Herod.
And I'm gonna live with the baby till the fight's over.
What? It's the innkeeper.
What? I can't. I'm the angel of the Lord, remember? I wouldn't just hang around out in the barn. I'd go get a room.
They said there wasn't any room.
Then I'd kick someone out. I'd say I brought this baby. It's the middle of winter, so get out or move over.
Right.
I'd go after old Herod.
You sent the angel with the electric finger to point him and turn into ashes. Yeah. That
What's the name of the play? She never said.
Christmas pageant.
That's no name. What it is.
I know a name. I call it Revenge at Bethlehem.
Revenge at Bethlehem? The Herdman saw the Christmas story came right out of the FBI files. At least it was Herod they wanted to gang up on and not the baby Jesus. But that didn't really matter anyways because we didn't have a baby Jesus, and that bothered my mother. She kept trying to scratch up a baby even at the last rehearsal. What do you keep writing in that book? It's like a diary. It is not. It's all about the Herdmans. Emma curses and swears all the time. Ralph talks about sexy things. Mrs. Bradley called Mary pregnant. Gladys Herdman drinks communion wine. It isn't even wine, it's grape juice.
I don't care what it is, she drinks it. I've seen her 4 times with her mouth all purple. And they steal too. If you shake the birthday bake, it doesn't make a sound because they stole all the pennies out of it. And if you go into the woman's restroom, it's full of blue smoke. And Imogene Herdman's sitting there in the Mary costume smoking cigars.
You wrote all this down? What for?
My mother, for Reverend Hopkins, and for the kitchen crew, and for anyone else who wants to know what happens when this huge pageant turns into a big mess.
All right, everyone, let's get quiet. Beth, you and Alice, thank you for sitting down and so we can get started. This is our last rehearsal.
Hi, Grace. Hi. I just wanted to let you know that we're back in the kitchen making applesauce cake. We'll try not to bother you. I guess this is your dress rehearsal?
It's supposed to be. Oh, and didn't I hear that your niece had a little baby a few weeks ago?
Yes, she's 5 weeks old.
Oh, I wonder if I could call her and ask her if we could use the baby?
Grace, no. I could make up some lie that the baby's sick or cranky or something, but the truth is that she's beautiful and happy and healthy, and we all want her to stay that way. So we're certainly not going to hand her over to Imogene Herdman. Sorry, Grace.
Bradley, I have a little brother for Jesus.
I didn't know you had a new baby, David.
He's not new, he's 4 years old. But he's double jointed and he's promised for a job.
Oh, well, I don't think that's going to work.
I'll get the baby.
How can you do that?
There's always 2 or 3 babies outside the supermarket. I'll just get one of them.
Oh, Imogene, you can't just walk off with somebody's baby. I guess we'll just have to use the doll. And Imogene, you know that Mary didn't wear earrings.
I have to wear these. If I don't, then my ears will grow together.
Well, they won't grow together in an hour and a half. What did the doctor tell you to do?
What doctor?
Well, who pierced your ears?
Gladys.
I'm going to want to bet she did it with an ice pick. Bet her ears turn black and fall off.
Well, we'll find something smaller. Is that your costume? Is that what you're gonna wear? You're all supposed to have your costumes on today.
You're supposed to wear your father's bathrobe. He doesn't have one. Well, what does he wear around the house? His underwear.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we're gonna have to pretend that we're wearing costumes then.
Are we going over the whole thing?
Yes, of course. But first, we're just gonna practice just the entrances, so all of you'll know where you're supposed to be. And we'll start with the shepherds. Just read the last few words, Maxine.
And there were shepherds keeping watch over their flocks by night,
Music, shepherds.
and an angel of the Lord appeared to them.
Shazam! Out of the Black Knight!
No, Gladys. Go on, Maxine.
A multitude of heavenly hosts,
Music, angels. Music, wise men.
I've got the baby here! Don't touch him! I named him Jesus!
Oh, no. Mary and Joseph don't say anything. No, put the baby back. Put the doll back. Put the doll back. Put it away. Think about Christmas and make a lovely picture for us to visualize when we think about Christmas. Stop it. Put the doll back.
I don't need to say anything! Some angel told me what to name the baby. I would have named him Bill! Oh,
Let us hear what they say.
What angel was that? Was that Gladys?
No, Gladys brought the good news to the shepherds.
unto you a child is born! And to me, not them, me! I'm the one that had a baby!
No. That just means that Jesus belongs to all of us. Unto us all a child is born.
Why didn't they let Mary name her own baby? What did that angel do? Just walk up and say, name him Jesus?
Yes.
You know what they called him? They said, Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace.
My God! You never get to the first grade if you had to write all that!
What should I do, Mrs. Bradley? Should I start over?
5 minutes, Maxine. Just 5 minutes.
The 5 minutes turned into 15 minutes, and Emma and Herdman spent the whole time smoking cigars in the ladies' room. Then Miss McCarthy went to the bathroom and saw the smoke, and she called the fire department, and they came right away. They cleared everybody out of the building and dragged a fire hose through the church looking for a fire to put out. And the only one they found was in the kitchen where all the applesauce cake burned up. Of course, that made the ladies mad and Miss McCarthy mad, and my mother was mad.
Why in the world did you call the fire department over a little smoke?
It wasn't a little smoke. The whole ladies' room was full of thick smoke.
It couldn't have been. Didn't you know it was just a little cigar smoke?
No, I don't expect to find cigar smoke in the ladies' room of the church.
Alice Wendelkin's mother was mad too, and the kitchen crew was mad, and Reverend Hopkins said he didn't know what to think.
Grace, I've been on the phone all day and I can't make heads or tails of it. Some are saying that the fire was in the kitchen, some are saying it was in the ladies' room. Maybe we should just cancel this play.
No. The only fire was in the kitchen where the applesauce cake burned up.
And Vera Widdleton, she keeps talking, saying all you guys talk about is underwear and sex.
No, that was Hopi Clark talking about her father sitting around in underwear.
You know, we could say this fire, all the smoke, that we have to cancel it.
Oh, I'll bet that was Eddie McCarthy's idea.
You know, I just think this is gonna be a big,
A disaster? Well, they're wrong.
all I know is we should really think about canceling this, and to be honest, no one's even gonna come to this.
Well, we'll have to see, because sounds like something Helen Armstrong would say, so we'll just have to see.
Never gonna work.
I didn't think anyone would come either, and neither did Charlie. But sure enough, on Christmas Eve, the whole church was jammed full. Everybody came to see what the Herdmans would do.
All right, let me just turn up the lights. Go ahead.
I can't tell where I'm going with this thing. What do you plan on doing with this anyway?
Well, I thought it was going to look like a palm tree. I can see now that it doesn't. Oh, I have a feeling this whole thing is going to be a disaster. We haven't even gone through it once, and the Herdmans think this is some kind of a spy story. This might be the first Christmas pageant where Joseph and the wise men get in a fight and Mary runs off with a baby. Now, where are the kids?
All the kids in the world are down in the basement putting on bed sheets.
I mean, I meant our kids.
We're here.
Where are your costumes?
It's gonna be awful, you know. They look like trick or treat or something, all dirty and fastened together. Mary and Joseph, I mean, they look like refugees or something.
Well, they were refugees in a way. I mean, they were far from home, they didn't know anybody, they were tired, cold, hungry, messy.
I don't know about cold and hungry, but they sure are messy.
Oh dear. Okay. Well, do you know what you're supposed to do?
Let's see here. I push the baby angels on, I give the shepherds their crooks, I push them on, I push on the angel choir. When does all that happen?
Just use this and follow this script.
Baby angels, shepherds, it said nothing in here about a fire truck. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Okay, is everyone here? Beth, I want you and Alice down in the front. You'll help us with the baby angels. Just want to see how you all look. Everyone's in their costumes. Oh, Gladys, where's your halo?
My cat buried it. Listen, I have to say something more than the baby can. Why would they get off after some baby they don't even know? I have to tell them it's Jesus, and I have to tell them where he is.
No, Gladys. You tell them, unto you a child is born. And that's all that you tell them. Now, let's all get backstage and try to be quiet while people are coming in. And good luck.
Mrs. Bradley, actors don't say good luck. Actors say break a leg.
Yes, I know that, Alice, but in this case, I don't think that would be the best idea. Okay, for those of you who don't know, that doesn't mean break a leg. Yours or anyone else's. It means good luck, and it's a theatrical saying. Imogen, try to remember that that's a baby, and for tonight anyway, that's baby Jesus.
Mary, did you know that your baby boy is the Lord of all creation? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would one day rule the nations? Did you know that your baby boy is heaven's perfect lamb? That sleeping child you're holding is the great I am. Mary, did you know? In the days of Caesar Augustus, a decree went out that all the world should be taxed. And Joseph went into Bethlehem with Mary his wife, who was great with child. And while they were there, Mary brought forth her firstborn son, wrapped him in swaddling clothes, and laid him in a manger, because there was no room for them in the inn.